ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another episode of I Need to Know. And yes, as you know, we're in a limo this season. Are you excited about this, Art?
I am. I'm excited.
This lovely lady that you see riding with us, she goes by the name of
Sasha.
Yes, and she's one big old character. She just loves to have fun, and we love you and thank you for joining us.
Oh, you're welcome.
You had no idea what you were getting yourself into, did you?
Hell no.
So what did you think when the limo popped up at your crib?
I was like, what the fuck did I get myself into? Why do men want to have all the benefits of a relationship, but without the title? Like, what is up with that? I mean, if I was a man, I guess it would be because the commitment, maybe.
Okay.
Okay. My question to that would be to the ladies listening, and to dudes that feel the same way. What is the title defining?
When you say the benefits and the things of a relationship, I would ask the same question. What does me saying that's my girlfriend change? Now, if you feel that title does change for those particular people, well then yeah, maybe that title is important. But for some it doesn't. If they are genuinely rocking with somebody, they do things together, whatever it is, they don't need a title, but they're also not going to do that with anybody else either.
I've always been one of those ones that firmly believe that a title messes up everything, because people now, like Art just says, lives or feel like they have more pressure on what you already had than it was, other than just being who y'all were. Like, I'm rocking with you, you rocking with me, that's an understanding, correct?
Yeah.
We ain't doing nothing else with nobody else. You my partner. Let's leave it at that. Don't put no more pressure on this than already. No, I got somebody that's rocking with me, that's down with me, that's my best friend. I can talk to him about anything. We just had this conversation yesterday, and I had another conversation with one of my best friends back home. How she has this close bond with a person. They mess around, but they're not together. But she wants to put some on it. And I said, well, are you all perfectly fine the way you are? She's like, yeah. So I was like, why do you need to put some on it? Because ultimately, if you put something on it, me and I talked about this yesterday, you can't go back. Guys know I'm very big on communicating and how people communicate. And, for whatever reason, we speak through emojis now.
Oh yeah. I'm everything about emojis.
Yes, good. So this is good. Because I need to know, why are we talking and trying to communicate through emojis? Like, what the hell am I supposed to interpret through your emojis? Now, okay, the eggplant and the little cat, and okay, I get those. Those are obvious. But I was talking with another friend about somebody putting heart eyes on your picture, or sending heart eyes, or the fire emoji to your DMs. Like, what am I supposed to take from that? Like, is that a true meaning behind something?
Yes. So the heart emojis with the eyes means it's cute.
Okay.
And then obviously, come on, you guys, the fire is fire.
Okay.
Yeah, well, but I guess what I'm saying, am I supposed to interpret there's more behind that? Or?
No, I don't think so.
Okay, so that's what she was saying. Like, no, they're really trying to hit on you. They're really, like, no.
No, it's just no.
No, I mean, I think that speaking through emojis is a short way to answer something,
Yes.
or to comment on
Yes,
something,
yes.
and that's great. So I would say perhaps where Snipes and I differ is I don't really mind if people initially start a conversation with emojis, fire, the 100, the eyes, whatever it is. What gets me is when you ask a question after that, or you attempt to start a conversation.
Oh yeah, no.
And then it's like they don't know what to say after that. So
They don't know how to
I post a
communicate. It's
picture,
stupid.
you put the heart eyes on it. So then I hit you back, and I'm like, oh hey, what's up? Oh, nothing. Okay, so like, what's going on? And then you want to write back, what? I just wanted to say hi, laugh face. I'm like, okay, so what's going on? And then a food emoji. Like, can you just use words? Can you use words?
Use words. Like, what do you mean?
But there are people like that. And I think, to Snack's point, I think those are the people that he's talking about.
Do you all think that our communication values are just going to decease at some point?
Oh,
Like, get
yes,
worse?
most definitely. I think so.
Okay, why do you think that?
Because people, it's all through text now. Like when you don't even call people on their phone anymore. So it's just easier to text.
Do you prefer phone calls or text?
Hell no, text me. Don't
you don't like
call me.
talking?
Now, why is that?
No, don't.
Why is that?
Unless you're my
Hell no.
mama or my sister, don't call me on the damn phone. Especially don't FaceTime
I
me.
think part of it is just the time in which we live in. I mean, I think if we were to ask maybe our grandparents, and if you had great grandparents that were still alive,
I gotta call
they
my
went
grandma.
from writing everything out to the telephone.
Yeah.
From the telephone, the beepers, the cell phones, all that good stuff. So I mean, part of it, I just think that's just how we communicate now. I mean, who knows what we'll be doing in 50 years? Maybe text will be too abrasive, because you do something different. I think what bothers me, and I guess if there was I need to know why somebody will ignore your phone call, but then text you right back. Like, so
Guilty.
why do you do that? Please explain.
I just got so used to not talking on the phone that just text me. Everyone knows, just text me. Don't even bother calling because I won't even answer.
How can people just walk away from good sex?
That's a good ass question, Art. God damn you, Art. That's a
Like
phenomenal question.
the two of you
I
vibe.
always wanted to know
You
this.
have great,
How do women
sex,
do
and then you
it?
just be like, peace out.
How do women do it? Like
Not because they got in a relationship, they just whatever.
because I didn't. Before you answer, I hadn't heard women say, "Listen, I had to stop fucking you because you was gonna drive me crazy."
And that's true.
And now, when you say crazy, what do you mean by that?
When
you're
the
gonna
dick
start.
is good, you want a relationship. I think it all falls down to not wanting to get your heart broken, like expecting them to not want to be with you in that way.
Okay, understandable.
Yeah, you just don't want to set yourself up for a heartbreak.
Come in.
Why is it that men, and even females as well, you've been fucking with someone for so long, and then you guys stop fucking around
Okay.
because shit happens. A couple months down the line, they're like, hey, I'm trying to come back into your life.
Okay.
Like, when you had told them already, like, you wanted something with them, but they weren't ready. But now all of a sudden they're ready. So why is it that men, how should I put it, want to come back into your life once they see you happy and thriving?
I think exes come back. The flip question to that is, why do you as a person allow them to come back? Especially in the market that we live in. If you're listening from anywhere else, we're based in Bakersfield, California. In this town, a lot of people allow that individual to come back 2 to 3 to 4 to 5 times, and I haven't seen it like personally.
No, yeah,
So
I definitely
it's
have
like,
to.
so as much as you want to ask, why does that person keep coming back? The reason they keep coming back is because you keep allowing them to come
To
back.
add on to that, I think maybe hopeless romantic, if you want to use that term. I think people that are optimists they think people can change. And so, when you guys break up and the other person moves on and they see them happy and then they try to come back into their life, I think that other person lets them back in because, again, they think that person has changed. And so they think, okay, now they can make me happy. They didn't want a relationship before. Now they're trying to come back, so maybe now they do. And, so they continue on that cycle when in all reality, now I do believe that people can change. And I've said it on many different episodes before this one, I think people change when they want to, not because they see that the other person has changed. So we used to date, I see you happy, I'm gonna come back and pretend like I've changed because I wanna be back with you. But then 3 months down the road, y'all break up again because I'm still the same person I was before. Now, if I change completely opposite of you, then maybe you might have something. So I agree. I think people come back because both parties let that happen, and I think people accept their exes back because they genuinely hope that person has changed since the last time they were
I'm not
together.
even seeing the change. At least me personally, it's just me. Like, when I'm done with someone, I'm done. Like, I'm not gonna. You have to be a special kind of motherfucker to get me to go back.
No, I'm with you on that. I'm with you on it. And I've said that many a times. And as Snack said, where we're at in Bakersfield, I'm not judging anybody that
course not,
has dated people multiple times. I personally have not. You
Yeah,
know,
me
be
neither.
it however long the relationship lasts. When it ran its course, then it ran. Now we might be friends, and I mean not to contradict what we said earlier, we might be friends, but that even that friendship is different.
Yeah.
It's hard to go back to, you know, just being friends if y'all actually dated, but maybe that. But in terms of like actually being together again, that's just not going. Is it that when you get married, the assumption is that your sex life takes a dive?
Ugh.
Did it take a dive?
No,
For both of
no.
you, did it take a dive?
No.
I don't think so. I mean, maybe towards the end, that's just because you wasn't really
Okay,
liking
yeah,
each other
towards
that
the
much.
end, yeah.
You wasn't really liking each other that much, but
That's something different.
no, I mean, I think a lot of people think that like, okay, and I get married, you know, we used to do it all
Yeah.
the time and all the freaky stuff, and anywhere and I get married, and it's like maybe, you know, whatever your number is, but I think people think it's once a week or, you know, only on your birthday or, you know,
Once a week.
that would be tough, wouldn't it? That'd be tough.
That's stupid.
That'd
I'm
be
gonna
tough.
have like 3 husbands then, cause once a week.
Once
that'd
a
be
week.
tough.
Yeah, we're divorcing. I need to know, do you believe that we already said everybody has a kryptonite. What's your definition of it?
Person that just makes you melt, makes you jump.
But you just can't be with them.
That shit's hard. I'm still trying to figure that shit out.
No, I would say my short answer would just be somebody you know you ain't got no business messing with, for whatever the reason is. Be it they might be with somebody else, or you just know like that you know you would lose yourself in that person because I mean you'd be all about that person. Like just whatever it is, you just
so
know
scary.
at the end of the day, you know you ain't got no business messing with them. You want to, God knows you do, but you know you ain't got no business
It's that toxic
calling this
love.
person, talking to
Toxic
him.
love.
For those that saw that pour, that was too much.
That was way too much.
We're gonna make it work. But,
Um,
yeah, I would just say that. I mean, I know I have one, and I know that every time that person's name comes over my phone, I'm like, do not answer this phone call.
Blah, blah, blah.
Is this your kryptonite because one, the sex, or two, the overall? The sex, the bond, you all talked about everything. Like, what makes this person your kryptonite?
For me, I would say it's overall. I mean, yes, obviously the physical stuff is good. I think it's just the overall like level of comfort that you have with
Yes,
that person.
yes, yes.
You know, you can talk to them. You know, you can just lay up under their nose and not do nothing, but still feel comfortable being
Yes,
around them.
Exactly.
You to leave them alone, but that's for me. I don't know.
No.
Do you
hit it
think
right
you
on the
should
spot.
ever be with your kryptonite?
I mean, I
Yes.
think, yeah.
Yes, because
I say no.
I was gonna say no only because I feel like there's something. There's a reason why God ain't putting y'all together. What is something that what's the first thing you notice in a partner? Like,
their smile.
okay.
That's like, you got a great smile. I'm like, ooh, that's amazing.
This one personality.
How do you see a personality?
Like, if you out, you can see how she interacting with people.
Okay. I was asking for the view, so people are gonna ask
Yeah,
that.
you can-
Because I agree with you. I also look at personality only because I know myself, and I know that I'm, you know, a relatively like, you know, big kind of social person. And so like if I step back and I can see that you're like kind of quiet and, you know, not really engaging, I just find it difficult for us to really get along because I'm gonna leave you with my friends at some point
Yeah.
if we go out, you like together.
Yeah, you gotta be.
And so you got to be able to, you know, kind of hold. And doesn't mean that crazy. Now, physically, I would say their eyes. And I hate it. Because if you got some good eyes, you got me. Damn it. I hate it.
I just like women, so I don't really know what attracts me right away.
Right?
Fuck. Sometimes I'm a titty man, sometimes I'm an ass man, sometimes I'm a smile man, and then most of the time I'm a personality. So I don't really know. I'm still just figuring out life, guys.
Is he talking to us?
I don't know.
Yeah, I was talking
I
to
feel
you.
like he was just talking. He's working it out himself. He was working it
It
out.
looked like I was venting.
It did. And I think you was working it out amongst yourself.
Guys, thank you so much. Cheers to you for joining us on another episode of I Need to Know, with our wonderful friend, Miss.
Sasha.
It's gonna be fun. Hey, make sure you subscribe, share, and what else? Comment. And yeah, we'll see you next. We'll see you next time on I Need to Know.